Welcome back to another episode of Hermitcraft Season 10. This is episode 32. You would think I would check what episode number I was on before starting recording each time. What on earth is this thing? What is it doing on my mountain? It isn't going to explode into a bunch of skeletons? Do I now have a lightweight horse? Well, that's very exciting. Anyway, to start things off today, I want to issue a formal apology. In the previous Hermitcraft episode, I made a mathematical error. I was browsing through the Hermitcraft subreddit, I was checking out the posts, I saw a post about my little equations that I put in my title cards. I was very happy with them. And then I realised that I had managed to do a typo. I was double checking the maths so much, and I was making sure that I wasn't going to make a fool of myself so much that I didn't actually check the letters. And I mixed up my L's and my R's. You know, I thought I'd throw in some algebra into my Hermitcraft episodes, and I thought I would give the answer in the episode. That was a mistake. Shouldn't have done that because I proved myself stupid again. Oh my goodness, it gets worse and worse. Somebody's blown up the platypus. In case you think I've just said something really strange, a lot of people have pointed out that this looks like Perry the Platypus, and I can't help but agree. Gosh, this has been a strange start to the Hermitcraft episode. Shall we start again? Welcome back to Hermitcraft Season 10. XBcrafted has sent me a message on Discord saying that I need to meet up and chat with him urgently, which is exciting. I don't speak to XBcrafted too often, but when I do, I always come away feeling happy. He's always laughing. He's like the smiliest guy ever. He never has a bad word to say about anyone, so this should be enjoyable. Oh, and he mentioned that he didn't want to meet in my base, but instead at my iron shop, which is interesting, but I'll head over there. Hello, how's it going?
Not. Do you see what's happened?
Wait, what? Notice metal contamination?
Look at how it's spread.
Yeah, I mean,
Mumbo.
okay. Oh yeah, no, I probably should have added some form of containment for the iron.
Look, they're killing our flowers and.
Oh my goodness. Okay, no, that I do feel a little bit bad about.
Right, you do hear that sound.
Oh, it sounds.
You are aware of the sound.
I'm very aware of the sound. It sounds awesome.
Step inside here for a second,
Mm-hmm.
okay? What do you do? You still hear the sound?
Oh, barely.
Oh, come
just
on.
barely. I mean, just
so loud.
barely. Look, when I first built it, it was a lot louder than this. I can promise you that. I moved the sound further down into the ground so that it wouldn't bother people. And look, look, move over to this side. Look, if you come over here, look, silence. Just don't stand in that corner. Like, why would you stand in that corner? There's nothing. Look, it's only golden carrots and golden apples. The two.
Only my most lucrative.
Yeah.
business.
Yes, arguably the two most important items in the shop. But that sounds like a you problem, though. You're the one that put them over by. I was there first, wasn't it? No, you were definitely here first. Well, I was
definitely here.
The sounds are nice.
So you said
industrial.
You say. It's a me problem, right?
It's
could about to become a you problem.
They're just sounds, industrial, lovely sounds. There's nobody.
You are completely just ignoring the fact that there is industrial.
Well, there is industrial spillage. Yeah, but it's industrial. Everyone loves industrial stuff, right? It's not just me that loves industrial
zone.
Yeah, but it's. Come on now. Come on.
I'm suing you. Is basically what I'm saying.
Oh, I see.
Love your face. You have a gorgeous mustache.
It is good.
But
it is good. It is good.
You're going down.
Oh.
You're costing me money and customers and what's more important than money, Mumbo?
Here's the thing. I am on the opposite end of the spectrum in that I don't want people to shop in my shops.
You apparently don't want anybody shopping in anyone else's shop either.
Look, you're the only person affected by this.
No, look, it's even dripping over here toward Jevin.
Oh, it is. It is going over to Jeff.
Come here.
Wait, what? How is it going any further than this? There's no way it's going this far.
Jevon's got a new shop down here that nobody has shopped at because come down.
It's probably quite loud down here. Oh gosh. Yeah, no, it is pretty loud. But wait, but hang on a minute. Let me just raise another thing. This is a mining-based shop, is it not? Can we agree?
It is, but it's unsafe now.
Because of mining sounds in a mine? Yeah. We're in the mine.
It's causing vibrations through the ground and making it unsafe conditions.
This is adding to the mine aesthetic. I personally think I've improved Jevin's shop. In fact, you know what? Do I have any diamonds on me? No. No, I don't. Does he have an ender chest? No, he doesn't. This is why he's not getting the sales. This has nothing to do with me. Okay, I would have spent good money at Jevin's shop if it wasn't for his lack of ender chest, and it was purely because of the awesome sound effects that were reverberating extremely loudly, I may add, through his mine.
Well, I mean, I guess we're just going to have to see what the judge has to say.
Oh, gosh. Who is the judge?
You know who I hired as my lawyer?
Oh, gosh.
right?
Who?
Oh, you're going to find out. I mean, we still got to write up the papers and serve you, and then we got to schedule a court date. You got to hire an attorney.
I do, yeah.
So...
This is a whole thing. Is there anything else that we can do? I've got some fine leaves that I can pay you. No, can I interest you in any mangrove leaves?
Are you trying to...
No, I'm just giving you that sweet green.
You'll see what we're asking for.
Oh,
It'll all be in the legal documents that you obviously your lawyer will understand every single word of it.
Gosh.
And it'll be great.
Well, I'm
Welcome
thrilled.
back.
I'm happy I logged onto the server today. Yep. Really happy. Really happy. You know what? Give me a second. I'm sorry, I'm stealing some bricks. You know what I think to your settlement?
You throwing bricks in the windows. At least is there a note attached?
No, there's a lot of bricks. It's 1 meter cube of bricks. It wasn't a single brick. It's a whole wall.
Stack of bricks. See you in court, sir. At least you're dressed for it.
Well, that didn't exactly go how I imagined. And now that he's left, I can officially say I'm a little bit cheesed off. And this is making me even more cheesed off. So, I'm getting sued. That's a thing. And while I absolutely 100% disagree with the lawsuit in its current form, I still think I should try and make this right in my own special way. I'm going to make it technically right. Okay, we'll need a few of these, That's good. Oh, yeah, some of those. Oh, good grief. Okay, this should be everything that I need to make it so that XBcrafted can no longer hear my mine. Let's get to work on building. So while I will agree that you can hear my iron shop inside of XBcrafted's plant shop, I think we all agree it's not that loud, right? It's like, it could easily be drowned out by other sounds. And there's quite a large number of sounds that you can actually make in Minecraft. I mean, the sound of pistons. That's kind of noisy. Trapdoors. Oh yeah, trapdoors are pretty savage as well. We've got regular doors too. We can throw those into the mix. Oh yeah, that's nice. Yeah, that's a nice touch. Do copper doors sound any different, or do they also sound the same? Oh yeah, no, they're different. Yeah, they're different. I think we could do with adding maybe a couple more pistons, because pistons aren't actually that loud anymore. Oh gosh, I've done the zoom thing again. Oh, this is torment. This is absolute torment. Oh. But now I've learned how to do it. And now, I can seem like I'm pure evil. No factory to be heard. You wouldn't even know it was there. It's been completely covered up. I would say that this is a successful job. And look, the shopping experience is now incredibly pleasant, especially in this corner, which I know is the corner that XB was specifically worried about. I don't think this needs to go to court. I think we've actually come to a good resolution here. Oh, and I know what you're thinking. What about the contamination that is making its way to XBcrafted's place? Well, I have a solution for that as well. I would say this has gone perfectly. I don't think that they now have anything to say against me. How can you I've fixed everything. Look, a sign that says it's perfectly safe. That means it's perfectly safe, and you can no longer hear the factory from inside XBcrafted's shop. Literally, there is no lawsuit. But just in case, I will be finding a lawyer. Now let's get away from that horrible noisy area before I go deaf. And on the topic of horrible areas, we need to talk about this area back here. I'm so glad I know what this button is. I'm so glad I'm able to use this. For the past 20-something episodes, I have been furiously right-clicking through these boxes looking for my resources. The town is completed. The housing for my storage system has been finished. Now I just need to build the storage system. So in case any of you are completely out of the loop on this one, this entire town is designed to be different areas of my storage system. So Big Ron's Tech Superstore is my redstone supplies, Willie's Woodyard is all of my wood supplies. This is going to be the input for my storage system. Then we've got Jill and Bob's Bits and Bobs. No, it's Jill and Bill's. Jill and Bill's Bits and Bobs. That's all of my miscellaneous stuff. Then we've got the bank, which is all of my valuables. And finally, we've got the farm down at the bottom there, which is all of the farming supplies. I still haven't actually built up the farm building just yet because I want to connect it into the industrial district, but we can still build the storage. So now let's take a look at the storage system that I designed many, many weeks ago. Honestly, I have no clue what Fartstone is. I don't know what I was doing. I don't know what I was testing, and frankly, I'm scared to click on the world. So here is the brains of the operation. This is called a multi-item sorter, and it is a 2 minecart system. It is as simple as I could possibly make it because I leave the Hermitcraft server a lot when important things are happening. I also often work in fairly remote locations with shaky internet, to say the least. I'm actually currently connected to the server using a mobile hotspot. Definitely not ideal. So I designed this system in a way that it wouldn't completely destroy itself if it was unloaded in an unpredictable fashion. I didn't want to have to constantly be dealing with relocating and replacing minecarts, so the 2 hopper minecarts should do the trick. And as I say, this is a multi-item sorter. It sorts out different categories of items. And you can see down at the bottom here, these are the outputs for those different categories. The system works really nicely, and instead of having chests down here, these would be item lines that take those items over to their various different shops in the town. Now, just to be clear, I only put these assorted items in as a test, but in theory, we can have a full double chest's worth of different types of items, which is probably more than enough for most item categories. If you want to see the video where I designed all of this and you want to know more about how it functions, I will put a link to that video down in the description. Hopefully, if I remember. It's a cool video. This is a contraption that I'm very proud of, and I'm excited to get it constructed and working on the Hermitcraft server. But first, we may have found our lawyer.
Mr. Jumbo.
Hello, Ren. I have found myself in some slight legal trouble. Okay.
Ooh.
And I am holding auditions for a lawyer because I think that's how you find lawyers, right? Like that's how it's done. You just audition.
Definitely just have auditions. They're on a stage.
Yeah.
They've got to dress
audience.
up in like.
Yeah, the whole thing.
There's an audience and everything.
Yeah, wigs.
And you have like 1 to 10 numbers that you hold up. You know.
Yeah. So I thought I'd quickly audition you. Because yeah,
okay,
is that cool?
Sure.
I'm gonna hit you with a hypothetical crime. Okay, and then I am going to give you like, let's say 30 seconds maybe to come up with a quick fire defense, and we'll
see. My goodness,
we'll
like an opening statement or something.
Yeah, something like that. I don't know the law terms, to be honest with you, mate.
Okay.
I've never really done this before, so here's how it goes. All right, I'm gonna do this seriously. Your Honor, do I say that? No, I don't say that to the lawyer. Dearest lawyer, hypothetically,
Dearest lawyer,
dearest lawyer, hypothetically, I threw a brick through someone's window with them present and started maniacally laughing.
How hypothetical is this?
It's pretty hypothetical.
I'm your lawyer, man, but you can tell me, dude. You can tell me.
Okay, it may have actually happened, and I may need a defense for this specific argument. Okay? That might be something that has occurred very recently, and I might have recorded it myself.
Okay, excellent. Okay, so here we go. Opening statement, right?
Okay. Oh, elevated. That's always good.
There is only one thing that matters when it comes to the law. Mm-hmm. And that is the truth.
Oh, wow.
Mr. Mumbo Jumbo has been accused of a heinous act of vandalization.
Yep.
But I ask you, is there any evidence? The prosecution will try to convince you that this face is guilty just from the mustache alone.
Oh.
But I tell you that all that matters in the eyes of the law is evidence.
Right.
And in this case, there is none.
Wow. That's amazing. That's incredible.
Oh, excellent. Well, it's only 500 an hour, so, you know.
Oh, gosh, okay. I'm leaving. Okay, that's enough legal defense stuff. Let's dig a big hole. Where did I leave my beacon hole? Oh, what? I took all of the gold out. Can't believe I'm having to do this. So now with my beacon back in position, it is time to start mining. That was the input chest for the system. So I guess everything gets constructed down here somewhere. I probably should have looked into how big this design was going to be. I feel like this build fits within that awkward range of being both bigger and smaller than you expect. Yeah. Definitely. Things are coming along well. I think this is about the right size. I just need a little bit more height. And now we have all of the space required for our multi-item sorter. So now let's gather up all of the resources. I think I have realized who XBcrafted's lawyer is. Oh gosh. I don't know if I'm ready to go to court against Doc. Doc can sometimes scare me in a perfectly nice conversation, let alone when he's trying to send me to prison. But regardless, it seems like XBcrafted has found my shenanigan, and he has referred to it as a shenanigan, which means I don't know if I've solved the problem. I think there's a chance I'm still going to court. What's even more embarrassing is I just sent Doc a message asking if he wanted to audition to be my lawyer. I might still audition him, but just to get a feel for the competition. I'm not against being a mole. There's loads of resources in here, I promise. I've collected them. I'm being serious. I think it's time that we now go and build this thing. And actually, this machine wasn't quite as daunting to construct as I was expecting. Firstly, I was using Litematica to build it, obviously, which, you know, makes things quite a lot easier. You'd kind of be quite daft if you managed to mess up building a redstone contraption using Litematica. I really hope that this doesn't come back to bite me at some point in the near future. But the actual machine itself is really quite simple. And I did want to resist saying that because there are quite a lot of complexities to it, but effectively, all you're doing is checking to see if an item is inside a hopper minecart. And if the item is inside the hopper minecart, then you stop the minecart and get the items out of it. And of course, there's like a few extra bits going on with the moving of unstackable items and then refilling the minecart and making sure that the minecart doesn't get too full, but it has enough items in it to actually be useful, and all sorts of item recirculation stuff and all sorts of safety features to stop the machine from breaking. But effectively, that is all this thing is doing. So now that the machine is all built and completed, let's have another audition for a lawyer.
Hello, Mr. Mumbo.
Hello, Joel.
I saw that you decided you're not going to cover up that bamboo, whatever that farm is.
Oh, what the this beautiful industrial district that you can now see.
Yeah, did someone? You say you just can't be bothered, or was that it really?
No, yeah, I think it's just I'm going to keep improving it. I'm going to keep adding more and more industrial farms, and hopefully they'll start making their way over to this area. I think like I've kind of earmarked this whole corner here. Like,
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that good?
I won't go much further. Yeah, I won't go any further than that. Then.
I'm joking. No, it's going to be covered.
I was like, yeah, sure, go for it. I was like, just being polite, but yeah, you can get out of it with that. Okay, good.
Well, this is actually good. Your people pleaser skills might actually serve you well here, because you see, I've got myself in some legal trouble and I'm looking to do some auditions for lawyers.
Yeah, what you paying? That's the first question I'm going to ask.
Oh my goodness, everyone keeps coming in with the payment questions, and honestly, that's not something that I've really thought of. I'm going to hit you with a hypothetical crime, okay? And you have to come up with like a quick fire defense. I'll give you like 20-30 seconds to think about it.
Okay.
So, hypothetical crime. I threw a brick through a window in front of someone and started laughing maniacally.
And what's the crime? Just the damage of property?
What do you mean? What's the crime?
Is it just damage of property? I don't know. Like, did the brick hit anyone as well? Like, I need to know these things. Come on.
Oh, wow. Okay, all right. Okay, these are good questions. These are questions that I hadn't thought of. No, the brick did not hit anyone. It is purely.
Okay, that's good.
It's just gone through the window, but it wasn't a singular brick. It was like a whole block of bricks. I don't know if that changes things.
And the person who saw it, do we know them?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. Can we pay them off? Not that I'm a dirty lawyer, but just hypothetically, of course, we're talking hypothetically.
Hypothetically, I tried.
Okay, right. So, and they said no?
And they did say no. And they very much mentioned
tricky.
the fact that I was trying to bribe them, which is, not what you want. You don't want them to recognize the bribe, ideally.
My defense for you would be...
Okay.
Plea bargain, honestly. Like, you're screwed for that. There's no way you're winning that crime. Because you need to talk to the judge. Maybe we could, like, settle this out of court. I don't know. I mean, it's not looking good for you from my legal experience.
Right. Okay.
Or...
Yeah?
I can try bribe them.
Oh, yeah.
Let's say that could be another method.
Okay, I like the way you think. This has been a positive audition. Much better than Ren. Okay. Ren just started coming in saying that there was no evidence, which is a bit of a bad defense when there's quite a lot of evidence.
I'd go the dirty route personally and try and bribe them. Yeah.
I don't know if this is going well. Regardless of that, this thing is going well. I am so happy that there is an end in sight for my horrific chest monster. Let me just give you a tour of all of the different locations. So we've got that chest monster there. We're all familiar with that. We've got a micro chest monster right here. We've got another chest monster over here, but I also happen to know that I have a bunch of redstone supplies over in this area as well. I keep a handful of building supplies up at the top here. In fact, there's loads of good stuff up here. I always forget about this one. And there's this chest over here that I haven't checked for a while. It's got loads of stuff in it. Wait, it's... What? There is another one as well. There's this one. This is almost my organic building supplies chest monster. I mean, it's getting out of hand. It is genuinely getting out of hand. Look how much jungle wood is stored up in here. And mud. This is all stuff. Oh, and these leaves as well. And with azalea. This is all stuff that I go out and gather because I assume I've always run out of it. But I actually have a bunch of the stuff. So in the next Hermitcraft episode, I will be hooking everything up. There's a few things that I need to work out about how I'm actually going to transport the items, how I'm actually going to store the items in the building. It's not quite as simple as you would first think. So it's going to be an interesting episode. I'm looking forward to making it, and I'll catch you in the next one. See ya.